young, ugly, allowed. Are you ready? Here we go. Fashion is the art. Designers are the gods. Models play the part of angels in the dark. Which one of you would ever dare to go against that beauty is a trade and everyone is paid? Fashionista. How do you look? Fashionista. How do you look? New York, London, Paris, Milan, Tokyo. I think it's in Japan. Asia, Malaysia, Las Vegas.
She's got it all. A symbol of excellence. She's got it all. She's got it all. All the elements. A symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless. Incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. This gay America. She's got it all. She's got it all. All the elements, a symbol of excellence. Shining, she is so flawless. Incredible illusionist. Miss Gay America. Miss Gay America. The best of the best. She is beauty, she is grace. Perfect in every way. This gay America.
Good evening out there in Facebook land, as well as Pennsylvania, as well as the United States and maybe the world. It is me, Miss Morgan, your anchor of excellence, here ready to dish again about the PA system. I'm so excited for tonight. This is part 2 of the Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2025 Pageant System Edition. I'm gonna bring her right on out because she is the talk of the town. She is the gal of the year. I love her so much. She is my sister. Put your virtual hands together for Miss Felicia Puss Rondajam. Excuse me, girl.
Hi, Morgan. How you doing?
I'm good. I was trying to get your name right tonight because everybody was making fun of me because I made it wrong the other day, and I was like, she don't care. She loves me nonetheless.
It's okay. Everyone has their own little twist on it, and honestly, I think that's like part of the brand at this point. That everyone has their own little fun way of saying it.
I love that, and you know what? It just makes it even more special. I mean,
Yes.
they say Morgan a million times, and I'm like, it's fine, no big deal.
I think it's fun because I know who it is based on how they say my name.
Mhm. So how are you doing? Are you still stoning?
Oh yeah, girl, it's never ending. I mean, this behind me is Sweatshop.
I can't with you, and you still
I
got.
know.
the
I literally just got off the phone with one of my designers, the DeFlares, and she was like, "Can you send me this measurement?" And I was like, "I'm about to get on a podcast, but let me whip out the tape measure real quick."
Come on, DeFlare. Come on, DeFlare.
Uh-huh.
I love
But yeah,
that.
no, it's constantly going. We're running, racing with the clock to the finish line.
And when is that finish line?
November 8th. It's a whole weekend of extravaganza, though. It starts on November 7th. We have November 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have the review show on November 7th, which is free, which is at JV Love Drafts in downtown Harrisburg. And then right across the street on November 8th is the big dance, Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2025. Pageant starts promptly at 6 o'clock. General admission doors open at 5:30. And then Sunday, we have a brand new event. It's our first ever Miss Gay Pennsylvania America Farewell Brunch, which is also free. Reservations are free. It's a wonderful a la carte brunch, and we're going to be twirling, turning, and burning it for you. I'll be hosting as your brand new forever Miss Gay Pennsylvania America, and you'll be seeing a whole slew of forevers, and we'll be honoring your new reigning.
I think I might be there all weekend.
You will be there all weekend, along with a whole other slew of your favorite drag excellence from Pennsylvania. We're all going to be there, and it's going to be a great time.
It's going to be magical. I'm so excited. But so those that are just tuning in tonight, thank you for joining on this special edition of the Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2025 pageant system this year edition. Please hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people that fall in love with the America system, as much as I do and as Miss Felicia does as well. And we just get to bring all the new excellence into our world. So I know, just if you wouldn't mind, because if someone didn't see the episode prior that we had on Tuesday, let's talk a little bit real quick about your prelims. How many prelims did you have this year?
So we had 5 wonderful preliminaries here in our wonderful Keystone State. We started off the year with Miss Central Pennsylvania America, which was in May. And then we had a little bit of a break for the summer. And then we kicked right back in high gear with Miss Gay Harrisburg America in August. And then we did 2 in the month of September. We had Miss Gay Philadelphia America and Miss Gay Gettysburg America. Both were in the same week. It was crazy, but it was awesome. And then we rounded out the year in October with Miss Gay NEPA America.
You were a busy queen, I see. And you were doing, I think you were doing pride events. You were doing this.
Yes. I had the opportunity to headline a bunch of prides across the state of Pennsylvania, and I've gotten the opportunity to go all over the place. I'm not sure. We're getting to the point now where we're wrapping up the statistics. I'm doing like a little chart for the pageant that's going to be like the map of Pennsylvania, and it'll show like what counties I visited and what cities and stuff like that. But the numbers are pretty high up there. I'm pretty happy with all the places I got to go. So I'm very excited. It was a great year.
Miss Dextasy says hello to you, Miss Puss.
We love Dextasy. Hi, sister. Love you.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, I got sidetracked because when Dextasy says hi, it's like I get all distracted and distraught. I was going to ask, what was I going to ask you? It was so good too. It's all right because it's going to come to me, and it's just, I know what it was. Your partner has been videoing all year.
Yes.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
So there is a secret project that's coming down the pipeline. We don't know if it's actually going to be ready in time for the pageant, but you're going to get a little sampling of, and the project will definitely be revealed at the pageant on November 8th. And yeah, it's been incredible. For those of you who know my journey, I started doing drag less than a year and a half ago now. I was only doing drag female impersonation for about 2.5 months when I won my city preliminary. I was only doing it for about 5 months at the time when I won Miss Pennsylvania, and a little less than like 8-ish months when I placed top 20 at nationals this past year. So everything from the first performance is on tape, including everything from my reign from when I won my city crown to winning Miss PA to going to nationals to all the things I've gotten to do with my year since, and all the way through the step down as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what we're able to do with all this material. I'm very excited to be working on this project.
Cool. I'm excited. And he's super talented too. So
he's all right.
He's all right. Tell him I said hi. So why don't we bring on the dolls? How's that sound?
Yes. Bring back my girls.
The pageant queens, honey, the queens. So this Tuesday we had three of our gals, right?
Yep, we had 3 of our girls on last Tuesday.
Enigma,
happens to Betsy Stratton, and Ariana Autumn.
That is correct. So I believe tonight we have 4.
Yes, we have 4 tonight.
So why don't we bring on the gals, and then we'll have them introduce themselves.
Yes.
All right. So in no particular order, let's bring on Miss Jayla Rosemore. Hello, darling. I love you are always in gear. I live. All right. Next, definitely in no particular order, we have Miss Regina Holiday. Hello, doll.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for joining as well. All right. Without further ado, we have Miss Candy Bar Sky.
Hello.
Yes, I'm used to just saying Candy Bar, but I'm gonna say
you can mix it up. We keep it interesting.
I live just like Miss Felicia Rhonda Jam. I love it.
Exactly.
I say it however. And then, of course, last but not least, we have Miss Shirley Devine. Hello, Angel.
Hello.
We are all here. Gang is here, ready to party, ready to chat, ready to dish. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I'm so excited to get the opportunity for you all to just show the world out there who you are. I'm super excited and blessed that I get the opportunity this year to see each and every one of you do your thing this year on the stage, and I get to see you just all shine and show your excellence. So thank you in advance for all that. So it's super exciting. So I'm just going to take the mic real quick, and I'm going to have everyone go around and introduce themselves. Say your name and your title, which got your ticket to Miss Gay Pennsylvania pageant system this year, and how about a fun little fact about yourself? Does that sound good? Jayla, I'm going to start with you, Mama.
All right. Can y'all hear me? Making sure. Hey everyone, my name is Jayla Rosemore, and I'm your current title holder for Miss Gay Philadelphia, PA America, first alternate. And one special fact, I became an uncle. It's like almost like 4 months now.
Oh, congrats. That's fabulous.
And like 1 more month, I get to hold him officially in my arms. In
That's
one,
amazing. And this is the first?
yeah, it'll be the first time I help.
That's exciting. That's a good time. I love that. All right. Miss Shirley.
Hi, I'm Shirley Devine. So I got my ticket as first alternate to Miss Gay Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And this is my second time competing for, I don't know if it's a fun fact or not, but this is the second time competing for Miss Gay PA America.
I love that. I think I was with you.
You were.
We were best buds.
We were.
Miss Candy
We
Bar. We are.
Love it. Hello, America. I am Candy Bar Sky. I am your current Miss Gay NEPA America. Fun fact about me, there's unfortunately way too many, but one little niche one is I used to sell plants on Etsy, so I have like an excessive knowledge of the Latin names of like common house plants. So
That's a fun fact.
fun fact, right?
You have a lot of plants in your house?
Not anymore. I used to almost live in a little bit of a jungle, but then after I moved this last year out of my old apartment, I kind of parted ways with many. So we just kept some of the favorites, and they're like getting, lots of TLC in the corners around the house. So.
Okay, I see. I'm not good at plants.
Well, you have people to worry about. So as long as you can take care of those, we're good.
You got it. And last but not least, Regina Holiday.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Regina Holiday. I am your Miss Gay Central PA America first alternate. And a little fun fact about myself is I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. So I have quite the big family.
So that means you're 9 total?
Yes.
Woo! Quick math. I'm still sharp today. I love that. No, thank you so much all for joining again. I'm going to pass it over to Felicia for a moment. She's going to do her thing.
Yes. So, the first question we asked in the last one, which I feel like we did this last year as well, I think. That's where I found it from, Morgan. I just pulled it out of my brain. What is the category that you're most excited about competing for this year at Miss Gay Pennsylvania America? You all had such incredible preliminary season. You all looked absolutely beautiful. Your gowns were gowning. Your talents were fierce and fabulous. It was so incredible to watch you guys, and I'm so excited to see what you're preparing for the big dance in just a week now. So, what are you most excited about? What category specifically are you most excited for? I'll turn it to Jayla.
Hold on, Jayla. Hold on for 1 second, honey. Hold on. Is someone typing? Hold on. I'm gonna go like this. Don't worry. I'm not yelling at nobody because I couldn't hear. That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually mute everybody real quick so we can hear Jayla real quick because I don't know if it's a connection, but I want to hear all the Jayla, and then we'll bring everybody back. Okay? Could you imagine if I muted Jayla by accident? All right, Jayla, you're up. I'm sorry. Recharge, reboot, refresh.
That's on. Anyway, so the first thing I'm excited for is evening gown, because literally that's where you feel regal. You feel like you are the excellence in the room, especially walking around that title and you stone that outfit out, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That's something, because it makes you feel beautiful. It makes you feel like that's the reason why I'm here. And this is the reason why I feel like I feel beautiful when it comes down to stuff like that.
I love that. And it's all about the fit. It's all about the shine. It's about the sparkle. I hear you.
Wig.
I love that. Well, that's
Wig.
Wig.
right. I don't want to forget to unmute everybody. Hold on. Let me just do that. I'm not used to that. I feel like I have so much control. I can't unmute Candy. Where did my thing go?
I muted myself. So that's probably why.
All right, we're back. Everyone's back.
Girl.
I'm done. We're done. We're done muting. I love everybody. We're gonna hear everyone's voices now. All right, Miss Felicia, you're up, girl. Who's next?
I was like, I'm up. I'm not competing. I'll pass it to Shirley.
My favorite part of competing, I think, is gown as well. And I think it's just because it's the most elegant part of the pageant. And like Jada says, you're in that gown, you've stoned it to the nines and it's sparkling, and you just step out there and people are like, "Ugh," ready to gag just looking at what you have on. And to me, it's just like model that gown for all it's worth.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Candy, what about you, my love?
Honestly, I want to say talent, but I feel like that's the easy answer. So I'm gonna mix it up and say on stage question, because I think it's like I don't know. I'd be interested to hear everyone's thoughts, but I think a lot of people would agree that's probably one of the more challenging categories. But it's like I love, because you never know what's going to come out of the person reading the question's mouth, and I love that you kind of have to like kick it into gear and get all the gears rolling, and kind of I enjoy that, like thinking quick on my feet kind of part of the pageantry. I feel like it's a little underrated, so I'm here to like give it its flowers.
Sure. Love that.
Yes, I love that. Regina, I think I don't know, think you were in here when I asked, but what's your category you're most excited about competing in this year?
Sure, yeah, thank you. I was having trouble hearing, so I left and came back, and I was assuming that was the category, but I can hear everyone now. Thank you. And I would say probably evening gown. I make all my own costumes, so just knowing that I made it and I'm showcasing something that I put all that hard work into brings me a ton of joy. Even though my gown is currently sitting in my basement in 5 different pieces and we're a week away, but we will have her done on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it's just work against the wire. It's fine. Just keep riding it. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, bro. I think we're all in the same boat, so don't worry. And then
you know what? I'm gonna throw a little curveball for Felicia, if that's all right. So we heard about
go for it. Yes.
the ones that they're excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Which ones are you most nervous for? And let's just change gears. Candy, let's start with you, Boo.
Cool. I'm gonna be a little contrarian to what everyone else said. I'm most nervous for evening gown. I feel like that's the category where it's so fun. I agree with what everyone else said, but like there's so many like small little pieces and details, that I'm a very detail oriented person. So I just want it all to like go perfectly. And yeah, I find there's a lot of nerves that come from that, but
Understandable. So Jayla, you're up next, my love.
Honestly, personal interview has been my downfall when it comes down to stuff like this. It stresses me out because you have to think on your feet, like, because you're so used to this, especially as performers, you're so used to, especially being introvert or even extrovert, you're so used to the persona that everyone you want to see on the spotlight, on the stage. But deep down, I know me personally, but professionally, I do not know who I am. And that, which is, sorry, from a professional point of view, I don't know who I am in that certain way. Like I said, years, from the last 3 years, I've been working on it. Excited to see what for this interview, for personal interview.
Okay, and that's understandable. But you know what? I think when you just shine and do your thing, just like I know all of you will, sky's the limits, and I mean that.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I at? Regina, you're up next, girlfriend.
Oh yeah, I'll probably say personal interview as well, just because I am a Jersey girl, and Jersey girls at heart, we just talk fast, and I think that was my downfall at the my prelim was just I was just spitting them answers out. So I think I just have to take that breath and slow down, and I think I should be good.
My trick to that, and this is for all of you, and of course the other contestants that are going to be watching or watching as well. Before I go in, I take that deep breath right before I go in because that checks me real quick, and I'm like, okay, here I go. I'm doing it, and I'm taking a deep breath because you're like ready to build up and tell them everything, right? And I'm the same way, and I talk with my hands too because I'm like, I keep going, and so it's that deep breath right before I walk through those doors, and we'll all be there to take those deep breaths with you.
Thank you.
Shirley.
For me, I'm going to go right along there with doing male interview. I'm a person like you who talks with my hands, so it drives me crazy to sit there with my hands folded on my lap and not be able to use them. It's like tie my hands up and I can't talk.
You know what I did last year? Last year I had this rolly ring, and I kind of just kept it here, and it was going like this the whole time, and you can't really see it because I'm like this. And that helped a little, not a lot, but I did it a little bit just to kind of, instead of going like this, I'd rather me fiddle with the finger. But anyway.
Oh, that.
What's that? And you can get them on Amazon. I'm getting no sponsorship for that one.
No sponsorship.
I was going to say, tonight's show is sponsored by
the nervous ring. I'm going to come up with a nervous ring. I live. So, but no, I get it. There's so many different pieces and compartments to the pageant system and the categories. And of course, there's places that we accelerate or you do better in and worse in others. So just finding that happy medium and just being consistent and being your authentic self will always take you to the tippy top. So. Oh my gosh! Look, here we got Miss Barbara Seville. I gotta bring her on real quick. She says, "Use your hands. Just don't fidget or distract with them, like in a dance or performing. Move with meaning." Okay, she had that. She kept it serious for me. I love that.
Miss Barbara. She brings up a very good point, though. Is that it's like if it's not distracting, if it feels natural, like she said, it's like a good dance performance. Gotta have meaning.
And
I love that.
That's definitely not me. All right, Miss Felicia, what else do we got for the dolls here?
So I think it's time to roll into these questions. So we sent out these questions to everyone in the class. So they had a little bit of time to prepare to answer. Some of them are a little bit more fun, and then there's one that's a little bit more serious, a little more pageanty. But these are just good times to practice. You know, this is a great time to just talk to the audience, let them know a little bit about yourself, who you are behind your drag persona, and a little bit into your personal lives and what you do behind the scenes and stuff like that. So the first one's really fun and simple. If you could describe yourself as a flavor, what flavor would you be and why? And I'll start off. Last time I said blue raspberry, but today I'm going to, I think it was someone else's answer too last time, but I think, actually, no, I don't think it was. I'm going to say cookies and cream because you get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And they're both really good on their own, but when they come together, it's even better. And so I have a lot of different facets from all the different things that I've studied over the years, and I can put them all together, and that's how I've been able to do drag so well. So you get two things come together, and they make something else, and it's delicious.
Love.
Period.
Jayla.
Because Little is so sweet, it's delightful.
Yeah. Jayla, I'm going to ask you to do me a huge favor, my love. I'm going to have you log off real quick and log back on because it's a little choppy and I want to be able to hear everything you say. I'm sure it's just just do a recharge, reboot, refresh connection because I want to hear what flavor you are because you got so excited.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Or yeah, let's see if we can. Yeah, you're a little closer. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah. All right. So basically, Oh, I had something holding it off because my phone was vibrating. All right, but yeah, my favorite thing is literally cotton candy because it's so sweet and it's a treat. And literally, you can always consume it, but at one point you're gonna have a toothache and get tired of it. You can talk to my partner downstairs. I swear to goodness, his teeth are probably like just grilled with my flavor on it. When it
Not
comes to
thrilled with your
cavities.
flavor. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. But you know what? I wouldn't have gotten that if you didn't repeat that. And I live. Come on, cotton candy.
Mhm.
I love that. All right, Regina, you're up, my love.
I'll have to say cherry vanilla. It's one of my favorite combinations of like Coca-Cola. It's just a sweet classic. Everybody really loves it. And then it's just so nostalgic as well. And I think I like to kind of keep my roots as much as I can. So it just kind of reminds me of that.
Cherry vanilla, like with the pieces in it, or is it just cherry flavor, like cherry pieces?
I would probably do the swirl, like the both.
Like it's like the like it's
Yeah.
like not the jam, but that kind of thing.
Yes.
All right, I'm just curious. Just that was my own curious question.
That sounds good. Y'all are making me hungry. All right, Charlie.
When I think of flavor, I think of ice cream and I think of Neapolitan. It's that little bit of chocolate and vanilla, and then some strawberry thrown in there too, which just really gives you all three different flavors at one time when you just like sweep right across the top of the ice cream. So for me, I think that's my favorite, and it shows my personality as well. I mean, I can be fun, I can be serious, but yet I can also just be a plain Jane, so to speak.
I live.
So
I live. How about when I was a kid? That's what my mom used to always get because I think it would always like satisfy everyone's taste buds. Vanilla was always the last one to get eaten. It was like so funny. Everybody would just kind of make their way over to vanilla. But anyway, it was fun facts. My fun facts.
yeah.
Candy.
I love these conversations. It's made me like kind of refine my answer a little bit. Originally, I wanted to say like sweet and sour, candy bar. I don't know. But definitely, I love like the dichotomy of like something super sweet and super sour. But after hearing everyone's takes, to get a little bit more refined with that answer, I think I'd go more with like a lemon lime. I love like good citrus, not orange, but like lemon lime. There's a specificity there, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely sweet and sour, lemon lime for sure.
Sure.
Whoa.
I
That,
love.
that sounds like it needs to be a candy. I would live for like a sweet and sour lemon lime
yeah.
candy. Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Exactly. You gummies, you're speaking my
Oh.
language. You're
There you
speaking
go.
my language.
I'm a gummy girl. I
We're going
love
into business. We're going into business after this. 2 weeks.
Period. Get the trademarks. We'll run it.
absolutely. No one steal that idea.
Period.
It's gonna be MGPA branded candy.
Hello.
Sweet and sour lemon lime.
That sounded like it flowed very nicely as well.
You did.
It did.
That was nice.
It
Good
did.
branding.
Well, we
Good
found out trademarking and all that stuff is very hard, so we got to work
Yes.
it out. Betsy told us.
Yes. This is all according to Miss Heavens. You'll have to ask your sister.
Mhm.
Okay.
right.
So our next question is, when you're not in drag or preparing for a show, because as we all know, we all spend lots of time in our personal lives preparing to do all this stuff that we do out on stage. When you're not doing that or when you're not performing, what do you like to do in your free time for fun? Let's start in reverse. Let's start with Candy.
Yeah, this is a good question. I thought about this one, and lately, and by lately I mean like in the past 2-3 years of my life, I've found a lot of enjoyment in listening to audiobooks, more specifically like celebrity memoirs. Like I loved reading or listening to, however you want to call it. I think it's cool when the author reads it to you, but like Mariah Carey's memoir, Britney Spears' memoir was incredible. Jessica Simpson, JoJo, Jeanette McCurdy, like there's only women, of course. But there's so many good like autobiographies on audiobook read by the authors out there that I think just adds such a unique experience to like hearing a story or reading a story, and I just highly recommend it. And you can do like multiple things at once when you're listening to an audiobook. So that's like the other cool thing about it is you can kind of multitask if you can't sit still like me.
So if you were going to listen to the audiobook, do you have to have like a Kindle or something like that? Or is it like you can get it on like
I have Audible subscription. Yeah, I think one of those like ads finally got me, and then it was like a trial, and like I got a couple credits, and yeah. So, but I like it. It keeps me kind of reading different memoirs. Like currently, I'm reading Kamala Harris's memoir that came out like a few weeks ago. So,
Really cool.
and she
Okay.
reads it. So I think like I think that adds like an extra layer to it. It's definitely it's cool. It's fun.
Love, you got me inspired. I just need time to listen to it in the car.
Oh, in the car is perfect. Absolutely. When I have to commute to like Doylestown for work from Harrisburg, I kill books. It's awesome.
I love it.
Love it. Regina, passing it to you.
Sure. I'm going to say just unwind and relax. Snuggle with my dog, read a book, watch a movie, just something like being at home. This weather, too. I am a fall girl through and through. So give me that moody, I want it dark at 4 o'clock. I have those battery operated candles spread out through my whole house. So just like they turn on every day at the same time. So just that cozy, just chill. That's 100% me.
Regina, what's your dog's name?
Rollo.
Rollo?
Yes. Have you ever seen the Cleveland show?
The
I know
what?
exactly
The
when you
Cleveland
said
show?
that. I love it.
Yes. It's
I
the
love it.
little boy's name on the Cleveland show.
Okay.
And I picked his name out years before I ever knew I was getting a dog. So the day we went to go get him, they were like, "Do you have a name?" I was like, "Oh yes, he's been named for 6 years." Like, done.
Oh, I love that. I love a good snuggle buddy too.
Mm-hmm. I'm such a huge dog person.
Right,
All
who
right,
we got
Jayla.
next? Miss Jayla.
All right, you can still hear me now.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure. Besides chilling, relaxing, and watching horror movies and crime pod on my TV on this very couch that we speak, one thing I love to do is continue education, and especially in hospitality. There's so many things you can do with it. So I like to go take little like courses just to better myself, update myself. Because it's kind of like a computer. If you don't update yourself, you're not going to update. You don't get the perks of bettering yourself. So yeah, I like taking little updates. Like I'm taking a meditation class, how to calm down, de-escalation class. It's kind of fun. I did a CPR class like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So it's like things.
I love that. I love when you said you had me at CPR. And I'm talking because it's medical.
I had to renew it. That's why.
Oh, understood. And then last but certainly not least, Miss Shirley.
So, like Regina, I like to make all of my own stuff. So anything that you see me have on is probably out of my sewing machine. So you can either find me in my studio sewing something for someone for myself, or if I'm not in there, I'm in my bed watching ghost stories. I love a good like ghost story type show. Something like that. I'm big on that.
And you make, and not about making stuff, do you make cool headpieces and stuff too, right?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Shirley makes all those other stuff.
I know, I need to get into that gig.
Shirley is actually one of the first people I saw do big feathers that actually really inspired me as Felicia to do big feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So hit Shirley up, hit Regina up, hit us all up. We got you.
The PA girls, they'll get you together.
They will.
The talented divas out here in the Commonwealth.
Hello, we shall, we will, we always. Real quick, I'm going to pop in and say those that are viewing right now that are joining us on this live, please hit that share button. The more people we bring in, the more people we have fall in love with the America system, as well as the Miss Gay Pennsylvania America system, as well as the fabulous contestants that we have before us. And you're reigning for not too much longer. I think it's 9 days. I counted 8 days, Miss Felicia. So
gag.
We're there. So, but I know we have a couple more questions for the contestants. I was trying to remember what some of them were.
Yes. So the next one on the list before that we sent out is, what is your, I'm going to change this up because I think everyone last time changed it up a little bit. So I think we're just going to change it up from the get. What is like your guilty pleasure artist or song?
Oh yeah, we did do that. Yeah. Do you want me to start? Why don't I start?
You can go ahead and start, Morgan.
We'll cleanse the palate here. So, and I'm gonna actually stick tried and true because I don't know if the four of you saw Tuesdays, but I'm gonna stick tried and true to my gal, Miss Whitney Houston. When I was a young queer lad in school, that was my escape, and I was able to just throw it on. And I was in the bathroom, just taking a bath or whatever, and I just would sing all the songs from cassette, the first cassette as well as the second cassette. If you know, you know. And she just got me through some hard moments. So thank you, Whitney.
Yes, and I'll go next. Last week, that's a funny joke. That was a day ago, Julian. Ooh, until the blues starting to get to me. So the other day I said Shania Twain because I like that 90s mom vibe and sound, that kind of music. And I just love some good Shania Twain. But tonight I'm gonna say jazz, like anything jazz. I love nothing more. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I like to just put on jazz music and cook. Like just it isn't anything. Just like I'll put on like iHeartRadio classic jazz standards and I'll just let it go for hours and just be like so into it. I just love the instruments and I love brass instruments specifically. That's like my guilty pleasure as well.
You gotta. I'm getting made fun of for cassettes. Come on, sister. Anyway, just had to share. Come on, jazz too. Do you dance to jazz too?
Yes, sometimes.
Just wondering, because I know you got the good dancing feet.
Yeah, I saw behind stage because that's number 12. when Puss was for Puss, I was on. I had a nice little show on the sideline.
Oh, get the rehearsals and all the fun.
No, during her performance when she was
I
was behind her in the contestant lineup, so I got a good show to watch.
Ayla did have a good show, yes.
Free is for me. A free show is for me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jayla, you want to go ahead and go next?
Honestly, lately, my guilty pleasure has been Cardi B. Just literally, it's been exciting. It's been a thrill. Just seeing like, oh, the new album's crazy. Oh my, I'm just a lady. At that point. But yeah, I have been actually enjoying the album. It's been fun. It's been exciting. And yeah.
Cool. Come on, Cardi.
That's my little guilty pleasure because no one knows that until now.
Candy?
Gosh, I this is such a good question. I would say the most surprising answer would be the best way I know how to describe this is I have a Spotify playlist saved that somebody else made, and it's called 90s/2000 Sigma music, and it's got like a picture of Mila Kunis like smoking a cigarette on it, and it's all like slow, soft rock/pop from that time period, like Michelle Branch, Sheryl Crow, Vanessa Carlton, Shania Twain, Sixpence None the Richer, the Cranberries, like all of that kind of stuff. And I live for that. I live for that. Like these kids are stressing me out. I need to just like relax and listen to some like soft rock on like the radio on my way home from my 9 to 5 in my minivan. I live for that aesthetic and vibe with music. And that is 100% a guilty pleasure of mine.
Nice.
I love that. Shirley?
I am a 90s chick, so I'm an 80s chick, actually. I'm telling my age. So anything from the 80s, I can just sit back and relax and just jive to it. Give me some good Patti LaBelle, anything R&B. Give me some good Patti LaBelle. Give me some good Whitney Houston. I'm good.
Nice.
That's a great answer. Regina, what about you, my love?
I think I'm going to go with a song, and it's Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. Girl, when I get in the car, get me on the turnpike, I am going to scream, sing that song while going 95 down the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Since you've been gone.
Those opening chords, done. Get it.
Those opening chords, done. A
Kelly
golden
Clarkson
standard.
is so, I love Kelly. She is just amazing, and just what she's done with her career is like hats off to her. Like she's obviously very talented, but the things that she's done and the different facets that she does now is just it's wild. Like her own talk show.
Yeah. So you ever see the Kellyokies?
Yes, yes, and I think it's so funny that like, and I live for it too. If I had my own show and stuff, I'd be doing the whole thing. The whole like it's my show.
Mhm.
My
But
show
I just love how she was doing that song, and she literally asked the person to play, like, "Hey, play something that I know," and they were playing "Since You've Been Gone." It took Anna, literally knowing her own, her
and
she
yeah.
got clocked on that. She wasn't ready for that. She forgot her own song.
Mhm.
I'm screaming. I love it, but it's still she's fabulous. She's great. She looks great too.
She looks great. I love it. She does look great. All great answers. So this is the last question that we have on the list, and this is the pageanty one. And this one's a little bit more hard hitting, but it's a really good question, and it's something that you might get asked. So the question is, what inspired you to compete for MGPA 2025, and how do you plan to inspire others if you would win? So that again is what inspired you to compete for MGPA 2025, and how do you plan to inspire others if you win? Take some time, marinate.
So okay, let's repeat the question one more. Oh, let's talk about this real quick. Whether marinating on the question that this year when you get questions on stage, usually you would get to hold the question and look at the question and read it yourself. That's not how they do it anymore. Just a heads up for the contestants that the proctor will read the question twice. So my suggestion is receive the question, hear the question, and then take a moment and repeat the question back to yourself in your head and kind of answer it as you're repeating it and going through it, and then take your breath and then execute your answer. Now, obviously, I wouldn't take 5 minutes because 5 minutes is going to seem like a long time when Morgan's sitting there waiting to hear that fabulous answer. But just to give you a heads up, just so you're thinking about that when that time comes, because I'm just so excited to see you all shine on that stage. But can I get a repeat on the question, Felicia? And I'll go first, so this way gives them another second to.
Absolutely. The question is, what inspired you to compete for MGPA 2025, and how do you plan to inspire others if you were to win?
So the reason why I decided to compete again for Miss Gay PA 2025 is because I'm trying to hit it thrice, because I'm the queen so nice and named me thrice. So I got to hit 2 to hit 3 times the winner. You know what I'm saying? So, and also what I would like to leave is be relentless in everything that you do, because if you're relentless and you're just doing your thing, you will always achieve your dreams. Whether it's the pageant system, the American system, or if it's just supporting your community, fighting for the causes out there that need to be fought for, or just yourself. Relentless.
That was a good old pageant answer.
I mean, I got to give a little something for the kids here.
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to go first?
We'll go first.
Don't all volunteer at once.
I can go first if you want.
Go for it, Regina.
Yeah. So I guess there was a specific person that started to, or I guess told me to go for PA, and it was Miss Poison herself. She judged my first pageant last year, and after the pageant, she came up to me and said, "You need to go to PA." And I said, okay. And here I am the next year after that, giving it a good old try. I also love community work in drag, and I see Miss Gay PA as a place to uplift voices and create safe spaces and all of that. And I really just want to create the legacy and just ensure people that you can be a goddess and be good at the same time and spread your joy all over the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Come on, goddess.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Shout out to MGPA Poison. Love her.
Love her.
Great sister. Who wants to go next?
Might as well.
All right, Jayla, take it away.
All right. So what inspires me to compete in Miss Gay PA was literally 3 or 4 years ago, when my drag mother Valencia Prime inspired me to compete in Miss Gay PA to try to snatch a crown from our lovely promoter, Callie Couture. One day. I will take her on her crown. And when she passed away, I lost a sense of community. And when I came into the system, Miss Gay PA, this system opened up to me, inspired me, and keeps me going, and challenges me in certain forms, and uplifted me and evolved me into what I know who I can be. And I definitely know if my plan is to win, is to provide resources, services throughout the Commonwealth for LGBTQ individuals, trans individuals itself, because we need those spaces to be seen and heard as soon as possible, because we need these spaces and promote these spaces, promote these queer businesses. I want to have those type of things. That's what I've been doing throughout my Philadelphia first alternate rank. This entire time I've been bestowed this title. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing as well.
Mhm.
And a shout out to your mother, Miss Valencia Prime.
Mhm.
All right. Miss Shirley, I'm gonna hit you up. You're up. Your first. I saw your beautiful smile, and I just had to pick you.
So the reason that I am here to do Miss Gay PA 2025 is because of the sisterhood. One of the former title holders, Star Powers, said to me 2 years ago, "When are you coming back to Pennsylvania?" And I talked with her and just allowed her to give me that inspiration again to come back and to compete again. And as the next Miss Gay PA, should I win, I'm here to support all those new girls coming in and those older girls who, felt that, their time is over. It's not over. As long as you have that dream, you can reach that dream. You just need to be consistent and just need to be out there and reach for it.
And it's not if, it's when.
That's
Always.
right. Yeah, never if.
Always when.
Mhm.
I live. Thank you.
Sure.
And wait, did you say what you wanted to share? Like your legacy? Did I
My
miss that?
legacy would be one to be out there and promoting Miss Gay PA, Miss Gay America to all of those girls who are interested in performing and in being a pageant person and reigning as Miss Gay PA.
I live. Okay. Thank you, Miss Shirley.
Last but not least, Miss Barr.
These were all fabulous answers, by the way. So my original motivation for participating in this system historically was when I first started drag. I was like, this could be a really great opportunity. I can learn a lot, and whatever happens, happens. And I went into it with that attitude and came out of it realizing that this is just such an incredible experience to not only grow as a performer, but to grow as a person. And I've been so fortunate to have been surrounded by so many title holders within the Miss Gay PA system throughout my career who I've looked up to, such as Divinity Cruz, Morgan, Callie Couture. And I've seen what this system and being a part of Miss Gay America can do to not only help you just be the best version of yourself, but be the best version of yourself for your community. And as if I could be a title holder like Miss Gay Pennsylvania and have even like an ounce of the influence that people have had on me to show that anybody can do this. You can make your dreams come true. You can work hard. You can be successful. You can be a leader. You can uplift others. I want to see more people have that metamorphosis in their mind where they're like, oh, wait, no, I'm not just Jack. I'm Candy, and I can be great, and I can be exactly what this community needs, because we need more fearless people, not only in Pennsylvania, but of course throughout the whole country and in the world. And I want to help motivate and shape that future class of fearless individuals, because we need it, especially as queer people. So
I love that. All right, my angels. Thank you so much. So what I want to do is, because we have a little bit more time, I am going to just throw a little curveball. We'll do like a little fun flash round. How's that sound?
Mhm.
It's gonna be fun. And I think I said, did I say, what did I say last time? I think was it the favorite color? I did say favorite color yesterday. Let's change it up. Let's do your favorite pizza topping. Okay. So Felicia, I'm gonna throw it over to you for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So mine is chicken. For those of you who don't know, I have a lot of food allergies. I'm always promoting food allergy awareness throughout my season. We just had a wonderful fundraiser, our last fundraiser for Miss Gay Pennsylvania America, the Teal Pumpkin Ball. Tomorrow is Halloween, so if you see those teal pumpkins out, just know that they have top 9 safe treats at those houses. And go out and look up those top 9 allergens. It's a lot easier than you think to find inclusive candy for your household for those with food allergies and those little kids who just want to come and be a part of that experience. So make sure you're keeping that in mind. But my favorite pizza topping would be chicken and some vegan cheese. Jayla, what about you, my love?
Oh, it's mushrooms. I know it's a fungi, but when it's cooked and you put seasoning on that thing, I don't know why. It's kind of like pepperoni. You put like any type of topping on sauce on it and just take one bite of it. It just changes the whole game for some reason.
Yes. Candy?
Actually, you're gonna be surprised to hear this. I actually love chicken on pizza too, but I also love chicken with feta cheese specifically. Something about that combo just like hits the tongue right, and I love it. I'm also just like a huge marinara sauce fan, so just drown it always.
Heard.
Shirley?
I'm a pineapple girl all the way on pizza. Pineapple and
I knew one of y'all. I knew it was one of y'all.
Oh, there's execution right here, y'all.
love it. Love
There's
it.
one in every
It
group.
gives you that little bit of that salty taste, but yet that sweet taste from the pineapple.
I've honestly never tried that before, and I really feel like I should.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Right, Regina, you're up, love.
I'm gonna say white broccoli pizza. It's phenomenal. Specifically from Sam's Pizza in Wildwood. I am a Jersey Beach girl specifically, so that is it.
I love that. What is mine? Oh, I'll tell you mine. So actually, I don't mind a little plain or pep, but my topping is actually ketchup. I know it sounds wild and crazy, and please don't judge me, but since we're all sisters here, and I'm going to keep it fully transparent or hot, honest, open, and transparent, I am a ketchup girl on my pizza all day long. I'm going to pull. Can you guys hear my repeating?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. But that's all right.
It's the ghost of Morgan Strice. Ooh, there's Strice.
I live. You know what? It's a little spooky ooky. All right. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute everybody real quick because I think we're approaching the end anyway. Can you hear me all? I can't hear you. What did you say? I'm just kidding. I muted you all. I'm so silly. So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your time tonight. And, I'm so excited to see everyone on that stage do their thing. In a moment, I'm going to pass the mic over to Felicia just to kind of do her final words with you and kind of give a shout out and just talk about the pageant system that's coming up on November 8th, or the pageant that's happening on November 8th. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have each one of you come back on, and I'm going to have you once again say your name loud and proud. I'm going to have you say your title that got your ticket to the Pennsylvania pageant this year, and I would love for you to just say a quick meaning of your symbol of excellence, if that's okay. All right. So, Miss Felicia, I'm going to pass it back over to you, my darling. Let me just unleash the control.
Unleash. Alrighty, everybody. So it has been an incredible year. Contestants, thank you, as Morgan said, for being here and sharing your time with us tonight. It's been so great to get to know you guys a little bit more and get to know you over the past couple of months. I'm so excited. Big day is almost here. As Morgan said, it's 9 days away. It's a full weekend of fun right in the heart of Pennsylvania, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. November 7th, you have the free review show at JB Love Drafts. Doors are going to be open all day from the moment that they open, which is, I believe, at 11 a.m. So if you want to be there at 11 a.m. and park yourself and just sit there and wait for that review show, we're going to be hitting the stage at 6:30, Hanny. So review show is going to start at 6:30 at JB Love Drafts, and then on November 8th, it's the big day. We have Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2025 featuring myself and Ivy Drip and all these lovely contestants that you've been watching. You can go back and watch part 1 that we had on Tuesday. The contestants were wonderful, and tonight was part 2. We have one other contestant who didn't get to make it with us, unfortunately, but we have 9 wonderful contestants competing that night for the crown. And we're going to be at Capital City Music Hall. You can get your tickets at MissGayPennsylvaniaAmerica.com, or you can go to Ticketmaster.com and just search Miss Gay Pennsylvania America. It will pop right on up. Make sure you also follow MGPA America on both Facebook and Instagram to keep up with us all weekend long. We're posting all sorts of fun stuff over there. On November 8th, the pageant starts promptly at 6 o'clock. General admission doors open at 5:30 and VIP doors open at 5 o'clock. Those tickets are flying off the shelves, so if you want those big tables, you want to have a nice seat for you and your party, make sure you get those quick because they're flying off the shelves. As well as on Sunday, November 9th, the tickets are flying off the shelf because they are what? Free for our first inaugural Miss Gay Pennsylvania America Farewell Drag Brunch, featuring Miss Gay America herself, Ivy Drip, and your new Miss Gay Pennsylvania America, hosted by myself, your new forever Miss Gay Pennsylvania America. And it's going to be a good old drag brunch time. We're going to be twirling. We're going to be gathering together to have, just come together as a family one last time for heading all out to spread back out across the state of Pennsylvania to go spread our love under the reign of our new sister. So it's been an incredible year. I'm so excited for an incredible weekend. Make sure you're following us on social media. As I said, MGPA America. And you can follow me at Miss Poos Poos Rondejam, MISSPUSSPUSS. And it's going to pop right on up. You can keep up with me throughout the 9 days leading up to my step down, and then what I'm going to be doing with my year after that. I got some more exciting things coming down the pipeline, and I'm very, very excited for what's in store.
Okay, Mama. All right. Well, thank you. All right. So what we're going to do is, in no particular, we'll just go through the lineup here. Miss Jayla, I'm going to bring you on first. I just want you to reintroduce yourself to the world out there. Say your title as well as what your meaning of excellence is. And you're up.
All righty. Well, my name is Jayla Rosemore. I am your current reigning Miss Gay Philadelphia America first alternate. Womp womp. But my excellence is growth. It's my 3rd time competing in a row. I've seen myself change and evolve within the system, and I know my truth and my excellency is growing and shining and being radiant. So I cannot wait to see all my new sisters and returning sisters back on the stage. Cannot wait to see y'all. Love y'all.
And what is your meaning of excellence, my darling?
Oh, that was my meaning of excellence. Is growth. My meaning was growth. I was growing.
Period. And as you are, and I'm gonna tell you something real quick, my love, that Miss Gay Philadelphia America First Alternate was very earned, because you are the epitome of excellence and what you bring to the America system. So just, you better own that, Mama, because you earn it, you own it, you live it. Okay.
Well, I stayed in my truth. That's all I can do.
I live. All right, we're gonna bid you adieu. Thank you, Jayla, so much for joining us tonight. Love and adore you.
Happy Halloween.
All right, let's see here. Miss Candy Bar, you're right up on the top, so I'm going to bring you on next, okay? Let me just unmute you. There we go, Bob. There. Oh, no. You got to unmute yourself.
Yeah. You can tell I work in corporate because that's just like a habit. You always know when you're not talking, you're muted. So, but yes, once again, I am Candy Bar Sky. I am your current Miss Gay NEPA America. I am so excited to compete for the title of Miss Gay PA. I'll see you all so soon. And for me, can you hear me? I feel like I'm hearing myself. Okay. Excellence to me is or someone who is a symbol of excellence rather is a leader who not only inspires other people to be the best versions of themselves, but is a leader who will help people achieve those goals. And I hope that I get to be that person for this lovely Commonwealth. So thank you again for having me.
I love that. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day as well. I really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing all that you're going to bring to the stage as well, my darling.
I'll see you there. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you, love. All right. All right, Felicia, you pick the next one. I can't. Oh, I muted her. Oh, she muted
You
herself.
muted me, and then you're trying to make me pick? The audacity.
You know what? I muted you, and that's fine. All right. I unmuted everyone. I think Shirley was. I can hear myself talking with Shirley. Let's bring Shirley on. How's that sound? Just because
Sure. So I'm Shirley Divine. I am the first alternate to Miss Gay Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, America. And for me, excellence is about being the best that you can and representing Miss Gay Pennsylvania and Miss Gay America to the highest potential that you possibly can. It's about treating each other fairly, being there for each other and supporting each other, and being able to just have fun with each other, but yet be professional.
I love that. All right, Shirley, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I love you, and I can't wait to see you very soon, babe.
All right.
All right, Miss Regina. Last but certainly not least.
Yeah, sorry, my computer tonight for some reason I could hear everyone. I could hear you, but nobody else. So I jumped off and back on. So hopefully,
Don't you be sorry at all. You're here, and you've taken time out of your day, and I really appreciate that. And I've enjoyed listening to everything you've said. And one last time, why don't you give a shout out to yourself and what your meaning of excellence is?
Sure, thanks. So I am Regina Holiday. I am your Miss Gay Central Pennsylvania America first alternate. And I would say my meaning of excellence isn't about perfection. It's about authenticity, showing up as yourself, showing up and brightening up a space that you arrive to, leaving any space you arrive to better than it was before, and then just really staying true to who you are through and through, always.
I love that. Well, thank you again so much. I look forward to seeing you do your thing on stage and all the costumes and looks that you got coming our way. So thank you again for joining us tonight, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, love. All right, Miss Puss Puss. You're gonna unmute. Hello.
Two of us.
I am like this is it's so funny. First of all, congratulations. Those are your contestants, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. They are all fabulous. And you know what I love? I feel all the good energy from all the contestants. And I think I know it's going to be a fierce, fabulous year. And I'm excited to see everyone vie for that title. And I think it's going to be a very close race all the way around.
Oh, yes, indeed it is. It's going to be a very, very tight race. It's going to be quite a patch, honey.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to just be sitting there looking cute and cheering them all on. I can't wait.
Yes.
So I just want to reiterate that for the weekend, it is November 7th, 8th, and 9th, correct?
Correct.
The 7th is the former review show. Mm-hmm. That's going to be fabulous and fierce. You know, we'll be there doing our thing, and that's a free event, correct?
Correct. 6:30 p.m.
And please remind me where that is at.
JB Love Drafts in Harrisburg.
You ain't ever lied. Oh, wait. Is that the one that you said that what times that start?
6:30.
But what time can people get in?
I don't know. I think the bar opens at like 11 or noon or something like that.
I was living it. You're like, but if you want to get there at 11 and just get your spot, I was like, we're going to have these tipsy, fabulous people running around. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm fine with that. Just as long as everyone's having a good, clean time.
Yeah, get there early, have some food, have some drinks, and be ready for when the dolls arrive and are ready to twirl for you at 6:30.
I love it. And then on the 8th, which is Saturday, we have the big pageant day. And I agree, if you're watching this, get your tickets now because they are flying. And if you want to get a good table, I'm sure there's a bunch of different other types of seating, but I'm telling you, get your tickets now because it's going to get busy and it's going to get real. So, yeah, and then I'm excited for the nuance of the Sunday brunch. Yes. The sisters brunch. Is it called the sisters brunch? I guess
it's a farewell brunch because we're bidding everyone adieu for the weekend.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm on a cruise and we're doing the farewell Farewell.
It's
Fly.
actually, I got it from Miss Congeniality. It's one of my favorite movies. And it's like what really inspired me to be such an admirer of pageantry, both, female impersonation, real female pageantry, like all of it. I'm just a huge fan of it. And it all stemmed from Miss Congeniality. And they have a farewell brunch. And I was like, every pageant should have a farewell brunch. We're drag queens. There's a brunch event associated with pageantry and we don't participate. How dare we?
I know. Oh my God, I really wish we were doing the 1 in a million.
You're walking to that, actually. It's a secret, though. You'll have to come and see on November 8th. You'll find out and see all about it.
Actually, let's just repeat real quick. Is there a theme for your
Yes, there is a theme. So the theme for Miss Gay Pennsylvania America 2025 is Dancing in the Moonlight, a celestial celebration of excellence. I'm really inspired by all things cosmic and the universe, and what is meant to be is what's meant, and astrological signs and stars and the moon and the Milky Way and all that could be out there. I just think it's such a fun idea to play with, especially in the art form of female illusion and drag. And I'm just so excited for everyone to see the opening production and just get to come live in space with us for the weekend. It's going to be a great time.
I love that. And what time is the pageant on November 8th?
6 p.m. sharp.
So it's 6 p.m. Friday night, Saturday night, and then obviously a brunch time for Sunday.
Yep. Doors open seating is at 11, and then the show starts at 12 on Sunday.
Hello. Y'all got that? Y'all got your tickets? Well, if you haven't,
and you can go to MGPA America on both Facebook and Instagram to see all that information repeated, as well as MissGayPennsylvaniaAmerica.com.
Did you know that on MissGayPennsylvaniaAmerica.com they have merch?
We got merch. You can see the list of all our forevers. You can get all lovely information about our current class. There's a lot of fun stuff on there.
I love that. So thank you again. I can't thank you enough for taking the time from your year to spend with me and choosing me to showcase your contestants. So it means the world, sister, so much. And I've enjoyed seeing you just flourish and do your thing all year. You've just been true excellence for the PA representation, as well as doing your thing on the national stage. And I just look forward to all the great things that you do moving forward, because I just know this is just the pure beginning for you. So I'm just super excited to see you do your thing. And I'm always in your corner supporting you, sis. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Morgan. I wouldn't be able to do it without you, baby. So thank you for everything that you do, and I love you very much.
I love you as well. So like I did on Tuesday, I'm not going to pull you away and then just kind of have my finals, because this is your show, baby. So so what we're going to do is we're going to bid everybody adieu, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay.
Right.
So thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight. Please hit that share button so everyone can watch the fabulous contestants do the thing on the live, as well as make sure you get your tickets now on all the different medias for the Miss Gay America pageant system. And we'll see you on all days of November 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yes, indeedy, sweetie.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining.